In order to get onto iCity, you need to open up your web browser and you need to type in exactly this web address in the address line: https://icity.bcu.ac.uk, and then just hit return. So let's try that. So I'll open up my browser, and my browser's opened up on the Google page, but it doesn't matter where you open up. If I just click on that top line there, type in http ict.bcu.ac.uk, hit return, which will then send you to the iCity login page. Because I've used iCity quite a bit from this machine, it's remembered both my username and my password, and therefore all I need to do now is click sign in. Make sure you're not on caps lock or anything like that on your keyboard, because the username and the password are both case sensitive. So I'll click sign in, and that should take me to the iCity home page, which you should recognize. Here we go. I'll just make that a little smaller so it looks like we had the other day. So as we showed you the other day, from iCity you can therefore access the library, email, Moodle, the basics. So let me now remind you how we did that. I'll start with Moodle. Remember, Ethan showed us this very useful link at the top of the page. If I just hover the mouse over that go to button, I don't need to click it, but it shows you these various links, and the one I'll show you first is the Moodle page. So I don't click until I'm hovering over it, so I just click once, left click, and this should take me to Moodle. Now this is the Moodle at BCU page, and in order just to see those Moodle sites that I am enrolled in, I'll click that button called My Home. Now in your case this will only show one Moodle site, the APEL module, but I obviously am a teacher on other modules, so I'm going to scroll down. There it is, LBR 5006, that's us. So if we click on that, we should be enrolled. Once your enrolment comes through, you don't need to enroll yourself. The guest access Ethan mentioned was just until you get full access. So there's the welcome page and images loaded, and if you go down, there are the tiles that we mentioned the other day. Remember how you can click on any of these tiles to get the resources, and they'll become available as the sessions unfold. Remember, the Moodle resources had your timetables, etc. If I go back and just scroll down and show you the other one we looked at, the discussion forums, most of us managed to do a welcoming posting, and there it is in the introduction. If I click on that, you'll see all the postings and can add your own, respond to any. There's another one that Ethan's just setting up ahead of week 2, we might even have done it in week 1, but you would put postings not via your email, even though they're sent to your email, but via here. We'll go into those in more detail next time we meet, but I just wanted to remind you and reassure you that finding the APEL Moodle site is straightforward. Let me now use the back button to go back to iCity. Okay, it took me 3 links. Again, I'm going to hover over that go to link, and this time I'm just going to remind you about the email. Now it's by Microsoft Outlook, and it's a short version called OWA. If I click on there and then click on, didn't need to click on go to Outlook, it did it itself. It's taken me to my email address. Now remember, we will set you up with an email address, so this is not your Blue Yonder or Yahoo account, this is the one set up via BCU. Therefore you'll need to get into the habit of checking this website on a fairly regular basis. If you use Calendar, you can also access your calendar from here, but from here you double click on any message, respond, etc. It's all fairly self-explanatory, but I wanted to show you how to get onto email. Okay, let's again use the back button to go back to the iCity homepage. Here we are, and the final thing I want to remind you of, nothing new, is just the library. Now remember, from the library tile we will be looking at things like journal articles, etc. and books in detail, but what we showed you briefly the other day was just that thing called summon, and to access it, you see this little double arrow in the bottom right corner. They all have them, and by clicking on that once, left click, it opens it up, and in this case for the library it shows you the summon search page. It's very straightforward, very simple, just like Google. You literally click in that box and type something in like reflection in nursing, something like that. Click on search. It will look at textbooks, journal articles, etc. The beauty of Summon over something like Google is that it is only searching for things that we have in the BCU library, and sure enough it's found some things that look quite good. There's a journal article there, another one there, and what's really nice is that these are available full text online. You won't always get that, but a growing number of textbooks and a very large percentage of journal articles are available online. This one looks quite interesting. It's a book, Nursing Reflections, A Century of Caring, but it's not available as an ebook, but it does tell you the shelf mark. Remember the other day I showed you how to access books from their shelf mark, and therefore you could make a note of any that you like the look of and then go and collect them from the library when you're next in. But I just wanted to reassure you that using iCity to access the library, your email and Moodle is the recommended way of doing it, simply because you only have to log in once. As for things like searching, etc., we are going to go into more detail next time we meet, and the more you play with these things, the more you just access them, the more you'll find it becomes familiar. I suspect you'll spend most of your time for this course on the Moodle side, because that is where all the resources will be deposited and where all the messages will be coming from as well. So I reckon that's enough for today. So if I just go back now, take myself out of the library page, back onto here, and I think that's good. So see you soon.